I'm joined with Smar, the UK team up as usual, and we're getting straight into it. Smar, how you feeling? We've got Crepe, Salee, and Mezcaul.
Yeah, I mean, like, we got a pretty hasty start here, but I'm still feeling good for Abs. I'm still feeling good. Like, yeah, this has been a exciting tourney to watch. Obviously, we've just seen Sparko get into grands with Piranha Plant. Like, I haven't been following enough to understand, like, where this has come from, but clearly the Piranha Plant is real.
So if you're a real Coinbox watcher, right? If you're a real Hbox watcher, you've known that he's had a plant for actually ages, for a very long time. Kidding. He's pulled out in like Dittos against, like, I've seen him versus Sen's plant, I've seen him versus a lot of plant mains. He pulled out for a while, and he even said on Twitter himself that, like, low key, at least Cloud, you know, plant has a recovery. You know, sometimes Cloud doesn't. You know what I mean? And things like that can really weigh up at top level when you're getting edge guarded so much. So I can understand the pick, but forget Spargo. We'll talk about Crepe, Salee.
I was gonna say, we'll get on to him a bit later.
Kind of bodying him, not gonna lie.
I was gonna say, like, this is, like, all that we've been saying about Piranha Plant, suddenly, this has just been happening. Like, suddenly Crepe has been dominating this game. It's just been two stocks instantly. Barely a minute has gone by, and Mezcaul is just looking at a very rough patch here. And I mean,
yeah, for real.
Crepe's just gonna stay here at the ledge. Like, he doesn't need to engage, he doesn't need to do anything.
Yeah, we ain't got no supernova planking rules in this tournament, so we can do whatever the hell we want. You know what I mean? We can stay there for as long as we can, get the uppers when we can. Look at the damage, Smart. Look at it. It's nasty.
Like,
disgusting.
It's actually just nasty. I mean, obviously, like, Ridley, a big body as well.
Yep.
Like, just is insane combo food for this disaster of an up tilt from Crepe here. Mezcaul find back, didn't find that stock there, but I mean, it's a long way to go, especially when Crepe mines that diamond, gets on board. One back air is just going to seal it up, and Crepe knows that. Going to be fishing for it here. We're seeing a little bit of fights, and it's gone away with that minecart.
Lovely hitbox, by the way. I don't know if you caught that. Lovely hitbox.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, like, again, like, this is kind of what Steve does. Like, you just kind of get into that sort of mode where, like, hey, you just need to throw out a side B. Like, you just need that burst damage, and then you're going to take the game anyway. It does not matter.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like as a Steve player, not me, but as like any Steve player, they see they got a Ridley in their bracket, no matter how good they are. I think they're just going to be looking at it.
Start, like, rubbing their hands together.
Oh, like, you're giving me a heavy? Thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. But honestly, Mezcaul's had a really good run this whole tournament. He's had some really good wins. If you guys haven't peeped bracket yet, you should. He's had some very good racket runs, and obviously Crepe Salee's kind of been doing this thing in losers, taking out some of your favorites and, you know, doing his own thing. I really do think he wants kind of his staple to kind of be that #1 in EU still, and a win over Mezcaul and maybe a fight against Spargo and win in grands could do something about that, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, like, looking at the history between, like, Mezcaul and Crepe as well, it's not like this has always been dominant in Crepe's favor.
For sure.
It seems like Mezcaul's always kind of had a number on Crepe's Wario, being able to take a few sets, like, got a 3-0 a little while ago. But, like, since the switch to Steve, we've had, like, 2 sets back-to-back where Crepe has kind of just been able to do his thing. So this has definitely been a challenge for Mezcaul, but certainly one that we know he can stand up to, that he can fight back against. He's just got to find his way through. He's got to remember how he deals with a character who really does just enjoy big characters, as you said.
It's just like you have to find out where you want to put your patience, you know what I mean? You want to find out what you need to do to get in, because if you're going to rush in at Steve, you're going to get up tilted for days. That boy's not even going to be looking at you when he's holding down the A button. But either way, with the minecart stuck in that, you're stuck in the minecart, you come out of it, and then you're stuck in that type of lag as well. Like, you're stuck for ages.
I'm going to say, like, a character like Ridley as well, obviously, with all that end lag, as soon as you get out, it's just, you know, it's curtains at that point.
Okay,
I do love kind of how Mezcaul has been playing this roughly so far, though. Like, we saw initially that first stock where, like, playing that little bit more of a defensive game, you know, keep that nair going out, especially against sort of the minecart ledge. But doing wonders here. But, of course, like, Crepe always just want to very quickly adapt. Just, again, all this damage going to forward smash comes out, but not going to hit just yet. Mezcaul hanging on.
Maybe a bit too overzealous, but didn't get punished too accordingly to it. Crepe Salee trying to do something a bit now. Gets all the state control in the world, but goes back to the side and actually gets grabbed for your troubles. That side B, the rush, as they call it, taking him out of the way. Okay.
Nicely done from Mezcaul, but I mean, again, like, you get caught in that minecart, you're just so vulnerable. Like, even dipping off stage, like, as soon as Mezcaul out, Crepe just dive down there, backhead, you're just done.
Yeah, you're gone. You're good night. And obviously with Diamond still on, you know, in the pockets, we can do a couple things, some nasty things to Ridley right now. You can see the side B's trying to save him, getting that all the stage control. Gets rid. I like how he uses the down B, by the way.
I was just about to say
the crafting table. I like that.
Yeah, I loved it. Like, out of all the moves to use as well, like, could have, like, down tilted there, probably could have skewered it, and could have gone for, like, you know, forward tilt, but now decided to go for skewer. But unfortunately, it's still not enough. Crepe taking the second game here in a fairly dominant fashion.
It's looking tough, Smart. What do we do?
Yeah, this is...
Isn't coaching allowed at this tournament? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my god, I've been waiting
to
comment on it. I've been waiting for you to do this block review so we could comment on the coaching because this has been the funniest thing.
I love it.
I love coaching being back. Like, this is the thing that Ultimate needed to come back because it's by far the funniest timeline every single
I'm on the side that I think coaching should be allowed. I'm for it. I think it's fine. I think the only issue is if you're a TO and it's about time constraints.
Yeah.
Completely get it. But I think as like a spectator, as a player, I don't think there's anything wrong with coaching. I'm not here trying to start a debate or whatever. There's debates online already, you know. I'm not going to answer it. I just like
do we need to give your Twitter more flames? Or like more fire?
No. All I'll say is that I support it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't need to say anything else. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. It's interesting. It adds a completely different dynamic. Yeah. Maybe Mezcaul can use it. But honestly, I'm going to be really smart. There's a lot of coaching that's been some bad coaching. You know?
I was going to say, that's why I find it so funny, honestly. This is why I find it so hilarious. That, like, you see some players come up here just like, are you in a position to coach really right now? But, you know, that's slander we can talk about another time. We're going into this game 3 here. This is make it or break it time for Mezcaul here. Like, needs to get this game away. Needs to keep the bracket dream alive if we want to make it back to Grands.
That dash attack, big chomp trying to come out, sets up just the one plasma ball and see what he can do on the ledge. F tilt avoiding that, and Crepe Salee trying to do something, but gets back in. We can live though.
Yeah, I do love that. At the end, like the nairs off stage are so good against Steve. Like even now, I love the guy just like the ledge hanging and then just going for that reverse nair just to hit. And it's so good at covering so many options on ledge against Steve. Like especially you can just knock them out of that minecart, which is a few times what Crepe was like to do. So really good change up from Mezcaul here.
90% by the way unanswered, hasn't been touched yet.
Yeah, and there we go. Okay, Mezcaul.
Jesus, you said make or break, right, Smart? He's definitely breaking something because
I don't know who was coaching Mezcaul after that second game, but like you know, getting back to be honest.
Give them their flowers, honestly. Please give them their flowers.
Okay, I mean this is kind of expected at some point. Like you know, when you're at high percent against Steve, like there's so many moves that can kill you. Anvil even is certainly one of them. And of course, like the up tilt has come out, that is big damage, but Mezcaul still not in a tough position here. Needs to try and get more damage on board, but certainly in a position to take this game away.
Okay, we can see what we can do. Yep, poking with the F tilts. Yeah, can't roll in against me. Ridley's got range. You have to kind of respect it. Kind of like a Cloud type of fashion. So I can understand why Ridley might do well in some aspects of this matchup, but I feel like overall it can be quite hard to kind of get in on Steve himself. Otherwise, you're kind of just keeping him out with your tilts. Like, oh man, another anvil. Crepe Salee suddenly back in it. Just one up tilt is all it takes.
Yeah, I mean, it really does only take that one up to, as you say. A good catch with a side B. They're gonna send Crepe off stage. This big moment. Gets caught in the minecart, but because of the recovery, does escape unharmed there. But of course, Crepe knows that in this sort of position, like you can just kind of play at a bit of a further range. Side B comes out once more from Mezcaul. He's gonna go off stage. Like, not gonna see any of those nairs though. Like, just knows that he's not in position to take it. But another one might do trick. Not yet, Fabs.
Oh boy, you gotta watch out for this one. How you getting past it? Okay.
You can see Mezcaul is really fighting to get this final hit here, just to get that kill. Like, gonna sort of, you know, sacrifice any sort of pressure off stage just to try and get rid of that crafting table. Of course, that does give Crepe a chance to get back in. The diamond tool is on deck as well. This is very difficult for Mezcaul now. The anvil comes out and it catches the recovery. That is so unfortunate, but it's what we're saying. That Ridley is such a big body. Gets caught by it even when you're just trying to escape. That's rough, man.
That has gotta hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That's gotta hurt. Because what else can I do? What else was there to do? No amount of coaching can save you from that. You're just done. You know what I mean?